You guys thought I was gonna skip the Datamine and Pokemon Home, didn't you? Well, you're wrong! There's a few things we want to talk about on Pokemon Home that hasn't actually really been covered by many people. As you guys probably know, there's been 21 new moves added to the Pokemon Home that has been cracked out in a new Datamine, of course, of Pokemon Home. And there's also been a little something else found out as well that people haven't talked about. It's not that big a deal, it has something to do with the update. But first, let's see how many likes we can get for my fresh ass look. I look 15 again. Yes! I do cut my own hair, by the way. It's pretty easy. You just get a razor and you just kind of, you do this and you do different lengths on the side and you just do the back by feeling, you got the curves. Enough of that, let's get into Pokemon Home's DLC. Guys, if you have been watching and following my videos, or if you're new, I mean, this information is going to be just as valuable. I live in Japan, and let me just get my camera up there. I'm also in a great position to get you guys Zarudes, legit Zarudes, with the tickets, cinema tickets for Pokemon Coco that are going to go on sale. In Japan, those kind of tickets are on sale in vending machines all over the place. In Family Marts, in convenience stores. I can just walk over across the road here, go to the little vending machine thing, and get as many of those cinema tickets as I want. Now, if you don't know, the tickets are going to have two codes on it. It's going to be the Celebi, and it's going to be the Zarude. The Zarude is going to come out, well, it was supposed to come out with the DLC. Now, guys, just a piece of information. These tickets were supposed to go on sale in April. They're no longer going on sale earlier or on time or anything because they've been delayed along with the movie. It's been pushed indefinitely. It had 2 delays because of you know what, and it's been pushed indefinitely. So I'm still waiting for news on when those are going to go live, and when they do go live, we're going to absolutely flood the market with Zarudes. There's going to be legit Zarudes. I'm going to give away Zarudes on tickets. I'm going to give tickets to you guys all over the place. Make sure you follow my Twitter or Discord and stuff, because I'm going to be giving them in different places. And I'm also going to be getting a lot of people on my Discord server to clone Zarudes for people who don't really care about hacked Pokemon and still want the newbie. So you guys do not have to be trapped by the eBay prices and the eBay sell like shiny sharks, you know what I mean? We're going to give these out for free. If you like the sound of that, you should probably consider dropping a subscribe at this point in time. Right here we have the list of the 21 moves. So here we go. We got English, we got French, and we got Italian. Now some of these moves are going to be or have different meaning and not exact translations in the different languages. We're going to go with the English ones, and if you guys do speak the other languages, you can try and make something else out of this. Do let me know in the comments if there's any extra meaning behind the names of some of these, because I would be really curious to know. If you do speak English, I'd really appreciate, let me know in the comments. So let's go through these now, guys. We have some moves. We have Expanding Force. I'm not gonna like dissect every bloody, it's just random names at this point, guys. We're not gonna dissect every single thing, but let's look at the important ones, guys. Jungle Healing has already been announced officially by Pokemon as Zarude's signature move. Now this is going to be a healing move, I guess, for Zarude. Zarude is supposed to be physical offensive by the looks of what we found out so far, but now he's getting some sort of healing move, guys. The mythical at the moment is not looking to be very useful. That's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think, but it's dark grass type, dude. It's gonna get destroyed, and especially it's coming out alongside a fighting type. Although at least one of them is fighting water, so that's something. Although I still think its fighting is still gonna rip Zarude apart. So Jungle Healing ain't gonna be around for long. Although Zarude seems to be much more geared towards VGC type battles. However, because it's a mythical, it's never gonna be able to feature in VGC battles. So what the hell? Let's look at these two, guys. People are strongly theorizing that these two belong to Urshifu. As you guys know, we're getting 2 types of Urshifus, the Fighting Water and the Fighting Dark, which are, you know, strange. I'm not gonna lie, kind of odd typings. I think the Fighting Water is going to be hands down most useful. That sounds like a really good typing. The fighting dark type in a new generation with a lot of fairy types out there is rather questionable. I don't know what we're going to make of that. We'll have to see what sort of special things come out with that. However, guys, these 2 moves are theorized to be belonging to those 2 types of Urshifus. There are some other things. Now, guys, if you have watched some of my past Datamine videos, you probably know Groudon and their Megas are coming, and some of their Megas are probably coming into the game, possibly. There's a lot of evidence that points towards that, but does not confirm it 100%, so you can check out my previous Datamine videos. They're quite interesting. And we're looking at things like Scorching Sands. That seems like the ideal move for Primordial Groudon, if I do say so myself, because as you guys know, it turns from a ground type into like a fire ground type, and Scorching Sands seems to just feel right for Primordial Groudon. That's just, what other fire ground types are there? There aren't really that many. We do have Numel and its evolution, but that's not really a special Pokemon with any sort of focus on it. And of course, the only other one here is Groudon, and we know that is coming back. That has been confirmed to be coming back in the DLC, but now Primordial is not confirmed yet. However, I do strongly suspect some of the evolutions are coming back. You guys need to check out my Datamine video, I swear. I'll leave it at the end of this if you guys are interested. One interesting feature here as well is coaching. Coaching is the same in every single one of these different languages. Now, we don't know why that is, because people did theorize that this was a placeholder for the moment from this data mine, but it's actually not. It's actually not a placeholder. This is the real name of the real move, and we don't know why it doesn't have a different language like all the other moves do. So I guess we're gonna find out what the hell that is. Corrosive Gas. Now this is a special move that's going to be given to me after I eat an Indian food. Poltergeist, however, guys, it seems like this is obviously going to be a good one for Ghost type. It's probably going to be learned by Poltergeist. Obviously one of the new Pokemon that has been added in this gen. Here we have Burning Jealousy. That's a special move you guys are going to learn after your girlfriend watches my video. Terrain Pulse. Now this is an interesting one that really gives me the feeling. Terrain Pulse and Grassy Glide. Now Grassy Glide as well in particular just gives me the complete perfect image of Celebi, guys. You guys know with the Zarude, the Celebi's coming out at the same time. This looks like this sounds like the perfect move for Celebi, and that just makes real good sense. Like, it just really adds up really well. Lash Out is going to be either fighting or dark type, guys. Let's face it, it seems to fit in with the theme of other moves that are very similar to this. So I'm gonna predict fighting or dark for this, and that is probably going to apply to either Zarude or Urshifu. Rising Voltage, an obvious electric type move. Burning Jealousy, an obvious fire move. Corrosive Gas, an obvious poison move. Dual Wing Beat, an obvious flying move, interestingly. Shell Sidearm, an obvious water move. Guys, there's a lot of things to be given away in a lot of these in these moves, so we can just kind of wait, I guess, and see. And obviously, guys, this is being added to Pokemon Home, so it is quite important moving forward from here to remember that Pokemon can decide to withhold any of these at any time. They can decide not to put them in the game. They do often create data, as you guys might know from following Dr. Lava over on Twitter. There's a lot of CUD content, guys, and any of this could be CUD content. We don't know yet, so we're just gonna have to wait and see, but it's not long to go, guys. I predict less than a month. If you did see my previous Pokemon news video, I predicted the 19th of the next month, guys. The 19th being a Friday. I did predict this for the release date, and I have pretty strong evidence to point out why. If you do want to check out what my evidence is, go check out my Pokemon news from last few days. One last thing about Pokemon Home before we wrap up, folks, is you guys saw me cover this also in the last Pokemon news. You guys saw me cover this update for Pokemon Home, which brought in on mobile these new features for Pokemon Home, which show you competitive stuff, new Pokemon data, and all this stuff like this, which is a pretty cool update. However, it does seem to have only applied to mobile. It looks like some new updates are coming to Switch as well. This is an image of eligible Pokemon, which was a feature added to the mobile feature. However, hasn't been updated on the Switch as far as I checked when I did check and covered in the video. It looks like this is going to be coming to Switch as well, so I guess we can look forward to some updates, at least making it to the Switch. Honestly, personally, I really dislike the massive divide between Pokemon Home on mobile and Pokemon Home on Switch. They're totally different. They're totally different apps. There needs to be similarities, because I don't really like bouncing around between phone and Switch. I want everything to be accessible on one platform. Don't you? Don't you guys want that? Anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in at the end, guys. That's going to be it for today's video. Do drop a like for my haircut. Don't worry about the video. The rest of the video, don't worry about that video. It's done. The haircut is what matters. And drop a sub if you did enjoy it and you found it useful information, because I would appreciate that. We're so close to 100K. I'm excited, guys. At 100K, I'm hoping to have merch ready, and you guys are gonna like it. It's not the basic typical YouTuber junk. It's gonna be some good stuff, so keep an eye out for that. I'm hoping, guys. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but we're working on it. So I'll see you guys for the next video, and until then, have fun, stay awesome, and I'll see you then. Bye.